Welcome back to Cooking with Therapy. I'm your host, Mercy352. Before we get started, let's talk about safety considerations. Using hot oils, please use the rear eyes of your stove. Not trying to insult anybody's intelligence, but we have a lot of young graduates from high school getting out here to prevent incidents in your house that you don't necessarily need. Now, let's bring this chicken on out. I got some chicken drumsticks we're going to fry today, all right? First thing we're gonna do is grab us a couple paper napkins, and you notice for this episode I'm wearing some gloves, just because chicken can be tricky, baby. Oh, tricky chicken. We're gonna pat as much of the liquid off of the chicken as possible. All right, get in there and get it good. These have been previously washed and drained. Now we're just gonna pat them dry the rest of the way. And the reason we're patting dry is that we want that binder to stick to the meat really, really well, right? And we also want to prevent excess moisture from going inside of our grease. All right. So if we can dry it here, it'll prevent moisture over there in our grease and keep it from splattering and keep the grease from reaching its a good cooking temperature. All right, and maintaining that temperature. Now y'all look at that mustard. Look at that hot dog on the front. Let's go ahead and put the mustard in there. My bad, I didn't shake it up, but it don't matter. We're gonna mix it up. I'm gonna hit it with this mustard as a binder, and the binder is just gonna hold the flour to it. It's kind of the same as using an egg wash. And believe me, your chicken's not gonna taste like mustard. That's one of the things. So you're gonna put jerk seasoning on one, but not yet. Not on this pot. This is gonna be a normal one, right? We're gonna put the jerk on later because it's gonna be a little hotter, right? So we wanna make sure we make two different types, right? I'm not gonna do much jerk, maybe 4 pieces. We're gonna whip this chicken around inside of here. We're gonna get that mustard all up under that skin. Why? Because we want the flour to get under that skin and stay there for the fry, so we get a nice even coat of chicken skin fried up on here, right? Now, you can use this recipe for any type of chicken wings, thighs, whatever. All right, I'm just using these drumsticks because I had them handy in the deep freezer. Yeah, let's rotate these around real good. Get that mustard everywhere. I'm a mustard fan. Hey, if you're a mustard fan, in the comments down below, please tell me what you like to eat mustard on. I eat it on a lot of things, all right? Growing up in the state of Florida, you know, we put it on our fried fish, put a little bit on the chicken, and then throw some hot sauce on it, put it on the shrimp. It's all over everything. All right, now you need some all-purpose flour, all right? And I'm gonna introduce my seasoning lineup. We have that Salzone tropical seasoning, a little off from what we use in previous recipes, right? Y'all already know who this is. This is Tony Satchery's, baby. Tony Snatch 'em Up's what I call him. A little Cavender's Greek seasoning, very good if you're doing ribs and pulled pork and things of that nature as well. So keep that in your repertoire. Don't forget about it. Lemon pepper, you already know it's chicken. A little lemon pepper zest will do us just fine. All right, this is the jerk seasoning I'm going to be using. I like to send shouts out to my jerk seasoning friend who submitted this jerk seasoning to me. Appreciate it. I'm going to use a little fine garlic powder. All right, black pepper, you already know. From the South, of course, it's McCormick's. And our baby's Morton season-all salt. All right, so that's the starting lineup for seasonings. Here I have a bag of all-purpose poured up, ready to go. We're gonna start introducing these seasonings into the bag. We're not gonna just dump these though. We're gonna watch the salt content because we're using a lot of different seasonings. So we're gonna use a 1/8 measurement for all seasonings. All right, that's how I like to do it. If you like more or less, that's on you. Remember, we're cooking with therapy. It's therapeutic to do it your way. Nobody can tell you how to do your own thing. You do it your damn way. It's your kitchen. It's so therapeutic when we cook together. All right, so roll with me through the seasonings or back through the seasonings as we add them to our flour and create that nice coating. All right, and there's our garlic in there. Yum. Yes, sir. In there. Season all. Wrong side. My bad. Pot Shaking Nation, be forgiven. I'm only human. All right. We're going to throw the season all off in there too. All right, and in you go. What's next? Oh, y'all know what that is. It's my friend Tony. Tony, get in the bag. All right, a little Cavender's. Bring that Greek seasoning ensemble to the symphony of taste and color. In there it goes. Thank you. What we got here? Nope, nope, not yet. I told y'all we'll do jerk seasoning all by itself, but I had y'all going. And of course, we got to throw in our old lemon pepper seasoning. Now, I use pepper and lemon pepper too. Reason being, the pepper is a little finer than the pepper provided in the lemon pepper. So we want that to kind of bulk up inside the skin. So I'm going to use that outside. And here's that salzone, that tropical salzone. It's going to give us a beautiful darker red color on that skin. It's going to be amazing. Believe me. I wouldn't lead you wrong. Now I'm going to cap everything else up real quick. And we're going to go from there. Say goodbye to our starting lineup. They have did their due. Man, this is going to be outstanding, I promise you. This meal is going to be beautiful. Color, texture, balance, and you're going to be able to see that seasoning. Now we're going to blend that seasoning up in the Ziploc. Look, when I was raised up, we used those brown bags you get from Walmart and stuff. Except for you. If you can find brown bags, by all means use them. They're very good for, doing the same type of technique to a fish, breading a fish. So let's get it. All right, so now we're going to introduce them to each other. What you see me doing over here is testing how hot the oil is. So if I can sprinkle that seasoning, that flour in the oil, and it dissipates really quick or disappears really quick, that oil's hot enough to get started. I'm going to glove up because I don't want this mustard to stain under my fingernails or stain my hand. Yeah, mustard is it's a good binding agent, let's put it that way. One glove for holding the bag and one glove for using to dip into the wet mix, right? And in they go. Make sure they get coated over. Roll them around in there real good. Use your fingertips to flap that chicken around in there. Make sure you get some of that flour underneath the chicken skin. Look at that. This is looking good. Look at that oil over there doing its thing. Oh yeah. Doing good things over here. I like it. I like it. So y'all tell me some of the outlandish binding agents y'all have used for frying chicken or fish. Put that in the comments down below. Let's talk about it. Okay? It's not a right way. Any way you do it that you like your food, it might be great. Let me know. You might put me on to something new. So therapeutic when we share as well as when we cook. All right, now what are we doing? We're going to look at this. Looking good, right? So as you can see, we still have chicken in the pot. I didn't crowd the pot. Kind of put 4 to 5 chicken legs in there. Make sure when you're doing this that you look at the size of your pot. You don't overcrowd the pot so that you get good, even fry all the way around your meats as they're in there, right? You're going to leave them in there for 6 to 8 minutes per side. Or, if you will, 10 minutes. It just depends on what you're doing. And then I have a double drain basket with, paper napkins in a catch bowl and paper napkins in a bowl with a colander in the top so I can strain that all away from my chicken and get it perfect for me. All right, so we're going to take some more of this and put it on in. We're rolling right along. Doing good. How y'all feeling right now? I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm feeling great. Just watching the oil percolate in this pot, all right, is beautiful for me. I like to see it. It calms me. Now, I don't get too close to it because I think y'all know that oil be mad disrespectful, popping on people and whatnot. All right, so we're going to just let that fry. Remember, 6 to 8 minutes per side. In the comments down below, somebody tell me, what do you think the internal temperature of this chicken should be when you're cooking it? All right? You can look it up on the internet anywhere, so I'm not going to insult anybody's intelligence, but please check your chicken. Don't take chances. All right, fade to black. Look at what we got jumping off in this pot shaker nation. I told you, look at that beautiful brown, reddish color. Isn't that just gorgeous? Of course it is. All right, now we're on the last pot of the regular chicken. So, we're gonna go ahead and do the exact same thing to this chicken as we did to the other chicken. We're gonna hit it with the mustard. You're gonna make sure it gets all underneath the skin. You know, wash, rinse, repeat. It's nothing new. I'm not doing anything drastically new until the last step. All right. Just had a lot of chicken. You know, you get those value back from Sam's. That's what I did. And this is really good right here. I don't know about y'all, but this is not so much playing with the food, but when you have to get in there and hand toss it and make sure everything is 100, you know, everything's coated nicely and evenly. This is where you can start to wind down from your day. They use this time to think about, you know, how this meal is going to produce great feelings for your friends, your family, or yourself. Uh, and you think about the flavor composition that you're going to have in your mouth, right? And that's where you start to calm down from that hectic day at work, that hectic day doing whatever it was you were doing, taking care of the kids or whatever it was, working on a car, you know, just trying to figure your life out. Uh, hey, pondering what COVID-19 gonna do next. I'm right there with you, but when I cook like this, it's therapeutically releasing for me. Go ahead and do exactly what I'm doing. So yeah, we'll get all up under that skin. It's beautiful. I'm telling you, it's beautiful. And here it is. Now I'm going to hit it with the jerk seasoning. All right. When I'm hitting it with the jerk seasoning, I'm going to use my hand to tamp or pat that seasoning down inside of the binder because I don't want to add it to the powder. I want it to be like underneath as a secondary flavor when I bite through the skin. So that's what we're doing right now. Okay. Yeah, it's looking real nice. How heavy you go, if you choose to even do this. Hey, try it with another seasoning. Tell me what you think. My comments should be lit down there. Y'all should be telling me what the Pot Shaking Nation's doing. Like I said, it's so therapeutic when we cook together and sharing is caring. So please share. All right, so once I get as much on as I would like, we're good to go. We'll go ahead and drop that in the grease too. All right, and like we said, 6 minutes has elapsed. We're gonna go 6 to 8 minutes. All right. I would like to let you know you didn't see it in the steps provided, but I do use a thermometer to check a couple of the larger pieces as my chicken comes out. I just want to make sure we're hitting that 165 temperature range, temperature range. All right. Make sure the chicken's done. If you can't or you don't have a thermometer, when you insert a fork down to the thickest part or the closest part to the bone, you should get clear juices running out. It's another good way to tell if your chicken's done. All right. If you don't see those clear juices and it looks a little off, don't take a chance. Leave it in there a little bit longer and turn your heat down a little bit. It's beautiful, right? Beautiful. Just the process, just in and out, in and out. I'm gonna leave it alone and let it do its thing. I like to play with my temperatures. If my pot looks like it's cooking a little too heavy, I'm gonna turn it down a little bit and let that grease cook a little bit. What you don't want to do is let that grease scorch, all right? Now this part is simple. Beautiful. All right, and here's our last few pieces of the jerk. All right, and again, I thought I was only gonna do 4, like I said previously, but I had a few more pieces, so why not? I like jerk foods, and the flavor composition is so beautiful. I'm a real big guy on palate, right? It needs to sit on your palate a specific way to be delicious to me, all right? I don't like overly crunchy things, and I don't like under, you know, floured things or under battered things, but there's a median in the middle where we can meet up. So, ladies and gentlemen, you've already seen me do this. Just follow along with me, please. Thank you. Just doing what we got to do. Exactly the same steps as previous. Just finishing off the last few pieces. Maybe I should have tried a different seasoning. I thought about maybe using a cayenne pepper down in that binding or something like that. Who knows? Maybe a different type of dry rub or something. I don't know. Be creative out there, pot shakers. Don't conform to the norm. Be extravagant in the kitchen. Be fantastic. Be happy. Be at peace. Be creative. Yeah, so this is looking real nice. As previously stated, no big deal. We're just frying chicken, right? But a lot of people probably haven't seen this technique. You know, it's all over the internet. Everybody's rendition is a little bit different, so yours will be a little different than mine. I welcome your changes to this recipe. Tell me what you did. Let me try it too. We can't cook together. Like I said, while I got your attention and you're watching this video, I thank you for coming. Remember, if you love this content and you love cooking with therapy, like, share, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that you get updated every time I release a new video. All right. Now, also, I want to get to the point where you are calling in to the channel so we can cook together. I want you to call in, put your live on the screen, and that's just coming down the road. That's where we're going. We're in our infancy right now, and I just appreciate y'all building with me. It means a lot to me. It feels like a family unit while we do these things together. All right, so here it is. Yeah, about to finish off with this. I don't know about y'all, but I have one of those little black cushion mats that I stand on around the stove, like when I'm on the stove for a long time. Myself one. And look at this. Oh my goodness. Pot shaker stand up. What I tell y'all? What I tell you? Look how beautiful this chicken is. Look, let me grab one for you. Hold up. Don't go nowhere. With this one? This the one you want? Here you go. I can't give it to you. I wish I could. Hey, thank you for coming out again and support me. I am Mercy 352, and you have been tuned in and watching another episode of Cooking with Therapy. See you on the high ground.